Paul, the TWI, I've heard you described as the Rusty Steel Institute. Is that a fair description?
Well, I think when we started, it probably was. We started by looking at things like Liberty ships that had fractured and looking at the behaviour of the weld. So that was back in 1946 when we came out of Cambridge University. But over the years, things have changed. If you look at some of the things we're doing now, looking at flexible risers for the oil and gas industry, which are made of polymers, stainless steels and rusty steels. For the aerospace industry, it's more about high-strength aluminium alloys and nickel alloys in the engines. And the power industry now is moving to things like fusion power, looking at thick section non-ferrous metals, so I think it will be a little unfair.
Now, when we drove up to the TWI's headquarters, we noticed quite a lot of construction work going on. So what kind of buildings are you putting up?
Well, we're always looking to meet the needs of industry. That's what we were set up for. And one of the things we realised a few years ago is a significant shortage of graduate engineers. We've been training welders and inspectors for a number of years, but we realised there was a need to train a whole group of new PhD and Eng.Doc trained engineers for the industry. So what we did was we put in a bid to the government for some money, and we're putting up now with their help the National Structural Integrity Research Centre, which allows us to work with a network of universities to train the next engineers for the next 10-20 years for the country.
So can anybody approach the TWI and ask for help and assistance?
Well, I'd say we're here for our members who are industrialists all around the world, many different industry sectors. So essentially it's open to anyone.
Now, your current position is the Director of Research, but by background you're a qualified engineer. So do you get the chance to do any engineering work at all?
Well, I wish I had a bit more time. I have many responsibilities, but the key one is that I lead TWI in the right direction for the benefit of our members. So that's where I try and put my quality time, if you like. It's difficult to find time to write papers and go to conferences and things, but I still try and do that, and that's still a key part of what I do.